Are you tired of always running out of money before the end of the month? Do you struggle to stick to a budget no matter how hard you try? You are not alone. Many people find it challenging to stay within their financial means. In this video, we will explore three main reasons why it's so hard for most people to stick with a budget. We will delve into the factors that make budgeting a struggle. By understanding these challenges, you will be better equipped to create a budget that works for you and achieve your financial goals. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be updated whenever we upload new videos. Like this. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1, your budgeting strategy is ineffective and does not meet your needs. The key to successful budgeting is focusing on principles, not methods. Use the principles that make sense for you to create a budget that truly reflects your needs and priorities. The result will be a budget that is easy to stick to, with few instances of overspending and a clear understanding of where your money is going. And the best part? This budget can be adjusted as your life changes and your goals shift, without abandoning the principles that make it work. So if you're tired of struggling to make a budget work for you, it's time to try a new approach. Focus on the principles that matter to you, and build a budget that truly reflects who you are and what you want to achieve with your money. Number 2, your budgeting strategy is hindered by mental obstacles. Have you ever felt like budgeting was defeating you? Or thought that budgeting was impossible? Maybe you have told yourself that rich people don't need to budget, or felt frustrated when you overspent on certain categories. These are all examples of mental barriers that can be tough to overcome. To tackle these hurdles, you need to start by owning your mindset. Your thoughts are yours to control, and you can choose to focus on positive, empowering ideas. Instead of telling yourself that you can't budget, tell yourself that you are learning how to budget effectively. Motivation is another key factor. It can be tough to stay motivated all the time, but finding what motivates you can help you overcome this barrier. Another mental barrier that holds people back is their relationship with money. Many of us think that money has more power than it actually does. But in reality, money is just a tool, like a hammer. It only has as much power as we give it. By changing our perspective on money and viewing it as a tool, we can take control of our finances and use our money to achieve our goals. Overcoming mental barriers is not always easy, but it is a crucial step in becoming better at budgeting. By focusing on positive thoughts, finding motivation, and changing your relationship with money, you can break down these barriers and achieve financial freedom. Number 3, your budgeting is impeded by practical challenges. When it comes to budgeting, practical barriers can be just as challenging as mental barriers. These are the tangible obstacles that prevent you from effectively managing your money. Things like not knowing how to budget correctly or struggling to apply budgeting tactics in real life. Maybe you need to learn a new tip for saving money or a principle for curbing your spending habits. Whatever it is, the key is to take action and make changes in your budgeting routine. This may mean trying something new or simply deciding to ditch an ineffective budgeting method altogether. And don't forget, budgeting is about more than just saving money or hitting financial goals. It's about finding a budgeting approach that works for you as an individual and overcoming any practical or mental barriers that may be holding you back. In addition, many of us find ourselves constantly making small purchases in things like dining out, ordering delivery, or shopping, which can add up quickly. That's why it's important to take a closer look at each of these habits and figure out how we can make some positive changes. Firstly, let's talk about eating out. Eating out is one of the biggest financial regrets that people have. Now, I understand that we are all social humans and eating out is such a social activity. And if that's what you're craving, I have some tips to make sure you can hit two birds with one stone. Instead of eating out, go and have a picnic with friends. Sign up for a workout class or do any of the hundreds of social activities you can do without spending $50 to $70 a night. If you plan it right, you can still satisfy your social craving and still save your wallet a lot of money. Next is delivery services. Delivery apps can make your meal 7 to 91% more expensive than dining in. Fees and charges can pile up, and the same dish can cost more on the app than in the restaurant. Fast food is no longer just a quick bite on the go. Delete those apps from your phone, or try linking the app to a debit card with a preset amount of money. Don't let these apps drain your wallet. Take control and save yourself some cash. Lastly, shopping. Spending money can make you happier, but not necessarily in the way you might think. Research shows that spending money on others' experiences and time-saving things can contribute to overall happiness. By prioritizing your spending in these areas, you can experience more happiness and satisfaction in your life. So, why not treat a friend, donate to a cause, or invest in something that frees up your time? With these small changes, you will spend less and feel happier. Ultimately, budgeting is not a one-size-fits-all solution. And it's not just about making a lot of money or saving every penny. There are plenty of people out there who are financially successful, but struggle to maintain a budget and end up further away from their goals. On the other hand, there are people who save diligently but are still unhappy because they feel restricted and miserable. Budgeting effectively requires more than just crunching numbers. It means finding a budgeting method that works for you and overcoming any mental or practical obstacles that stand in your way. If you want to stick to a budget long term, it's crucial to figure out what works for you and be willing to adapt as needed. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, this has been an enlightening experience for you. And if you want to see more content like this, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be one of the first to see our latest uploads. See you in the next one.